Hi, I'm Randy Brown, your YRA-Year athlete instructor. Today's lesson is on how to stand in the batter's box. It's real important when you get in the batter's box that you do it the same way, same spot every time. What that does, it allows for consistency in your swing, and it can allow for consistency at impact in certain contact spots. So there's 6 key points. Number 1, always be ready to swing at every pitch. Number 2, there's 3 types of stances: squared, open, and closed. Number 3, bend, lean, and lift. Number 4, relax the eyes. 5, get in a routine, standing in the same spot the same way every time. And finally, number 6, stay relaxed and stay loose. So as you can see, I got 3 balls laid out in front of home plate. That represents my contact points where I hit a given pitch in a given location. But we'll discuss that later on in the lesson. So let's go back to number 1. Be ready to swing at every pitch. As I'm in my stance, I always want to make sure I'm ready to hit every pitch that's being thrown. My mindset is yes, 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 and then no, which means I'm taking that pitch, not no, 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 and then yes, I'm going to hit that pitch because I'm not going to be ready, I'm not going to be on time. Number 2, there's 3 types of stances. I got the squared, I got the open, and I got the closed. So in my squared stance, which is the one I teach to young kids because it's simple and it's basic, notice how my feet are perpendicular to the plate. If I set the edge of the bat down right now, you'll notice how my toe line is running straight out towards the pitcher. This makes it simple, and it keeps it simple when guys take their stride, their direction is to the pitcher. Number 2 is I got an open stance. Again, my feet are still perpendicular to the plate, but now if I set the edge of the bat down, you can kind of see now how that bat, my toe line, is running out towards third base to the left side of the field. A lot of guys do the open stance because it allows their head to turn a little bit more to where they can get both eyes on the ball a little bit better, maybe allows them to see. This stance and the closed stance, I don't recommend at a young age because it requires you to do everything a lot sooner, and it's probably going to cause you to get off on your timing. And the last one, I got the closed stance. As you can see, my left foot, my toes are pointed towards the plate. My left foot is really out in front now. You can see the bat line is running out towards the right side of the field. This is a closed stance. Whichever way you want, it doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable and it's comfortable to you. Which brings me to point number 3, bend, lean, and lift. So what bend, lean, and lift means is that I'm going to bend my knees to put me in a good, strong, athletic base. I'm going to lean forward, get my chest over my knees, which allows the weight to go to the balls of my feet. And lift is I'm going to lift the bat off my shoulder, creating a 45-degree angle with the bat to allow for a direct path to the baseball. So as I get set in the box, I'm going to put my left foot on the front edge of the plate, my right foot at my heel. I'm going to slide my feet together, and then I'm going to spread my feet out. Typically, I tell kids to get a little bit wider than your shoulders, but again, make sure you get comfortable. So as I get up here, notice now the reason why I do that is to adjust for my distance to the plate, which allows me to handle any type of pitch in any given location. So as I set the bat on my shoulder, I'm going to bend my knees, I'm going to lean forward, I'm going to lift it off my shoulder. As you can see, my lead elbow's down, my back elbow's slightly up. I got a good 45-degree bat angle, and I got weight slightly back on my backside. If you want to talk percentages, 60% back, 40% on the front. Which brings me to point number 4. As you can see, my eyes now are relaxed. They're slightly parallel to the ground, looking at the pitcher. I don't want to be turned in and be shifting my eyes in the corners because it's going to cause a lot of strain. So my eyes have to be relaxed, see the ball, focused on the emblem of the pitcher, so when the pitcher goes into his delivery, I can easily pick out his release point. And number 5, when you do this, always make sure you do it the same way every time and in the same spot every time. And finally, number 6, stay relaxed and stay loose. What this does, it helps me keep good body rhythm, it helps me stay balanced, and it gives me the freedom of my body to work efficiently through the zone. So as I'm in my stance, everything is nice and relaxed. I'm loose, my lead elbow's down, I got a good bat angle. And now as I go into my swing, because I'm in the same spot the same way every time, now my barrel can cover any contact point, whether it's the inner third, middle third, or outer third of the zone. So remember these 6 points. Number 1, be ready to swing at every pitch. Number 2, there's 3 types of stances. There's squared, open, and closed. Number 3, bend, lean, and lift. Number 4, relax the eyes. Number 5, always get in a routine, standing in the same spot the same way every time. And number 6, stay relaxed and loose in your stance. This is how you properly stand in the batter's box.